deal, homies. Did you guys hear about that downhill convo the team teachers were having in the hall? They think they can't hear us, don't they? What? What's so funny?
Why are you talking like that?
Was there something wrong with how I spoke?
Well, you're not really supposed to talk like that. You're a teacher.
Well, why is that?
That's a very good example.
So why is it not considered correct to talk the way I just talked?
It's not school language.
Okay, very good.
Yeah, some of your words didn't kind of match up.
Oh, very good. Some of my words didn't match up. So today we'll be covering a mini lesson, if you can see on the board, on the importance of audience and context, and we'll specifically look at the misuse of subject-verb agreement in a song. Did anyone notice any of the mistakes I made in subject-verb agreement when I was talking?
I was too distracted by the homie comment.
Okay, exactly. So sometimes we make mistakes in our oral language that you can't catch so much as when you're writing it in your written language. So, who can tell me what subject-verb agreement is?
Well, they've got to have the same amount of stuff, right? Like the same number.
Exactly. So they have to agree in number. So plural subjects go with plural verbs, and singular subjects go with singular verbs. Okay. So if you don't know too much about it, don't worry. By the end of the lesson, we'll learn it, and over the next week, we're going to learn more about it. So right now, I want you to get in pairs. Okay. In front of you, you're going to have an envelope, but it's really a baggie. And what you're going to do is you're going to create a sentence using those pieces of the word. And then they also have suffixes at the end. Can anyone remind me what a suffix is? We learned these in our vocabulary sheets. The ending. Okay, exactly. Perfect. So we're going to make these match in number. So work in partners.
Strategy. So we're going to make a whole sentence.
Yeah, you're going to make one full sentence.
Okay.
But remember, we're looking at subject-verb agreements.
Scratches on the cat. Very good at this.
We're done. Great. Okay, so we have a winner for our envelope. Is the envelope on the agenda? Okay, so we have a winner, so I want you guys to share your sentences for me. First, tell me where you guys added your suffix.
So we added a suffix to scratches, or to scratch to make it scratches.
Okay.
And to thanks to make it thank. No, to thank to make it thanks.
Okay, so can you read me your sentence for me?
The floor has scratches on it thanks to my cat.
Okay, very good. So does that sound correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Would it sound incorrect if you didn't have the suffixes on it?
The floor has scratch on it thanks to my cat. Yes.
Okay. Okay, what about your sentence?
We added S to play.
Okay.
The boy plays guitar during the morning naps.
Okay. And would it sound incorrect if you didn't have it? An S at the end? Okay, right. But when I was first talking, you guys didn't hear my subject-verb agreement, right? Right? Because there was something I said incorrect. Well, you guys thought it was funny that I said down low because I'm a teacher, right? But what if I was a rapper or a singer or maybe a poet? Would it be okay if I said that?
Sure.
Probably. Okay. So, why do you think that is?
Artistic license.
A different audience. Very good. So, because of the context of my job, it makes it unacceptable for me to speak the way I spoke. But it doesn't mean that I don't speak like that at home, because maybe it's more acceptable. So the complex context of the place where I was at makes my language use wrong. Correct? Okay. So, just like rappers use slang, even though it's not considered grammatically correct, songwriters do the same thing. So we're going to look at a song. So we're going to look at the lyrics of a song, and I'm going to play a little bit of it for you. the misuse of subject-verb agreement? Okay.
Keep seems wrong.
Okay.
Everyone keep those things.
Very good.
That everyone have things.
Okay. Anything else? Believe. Okay. Is there anything else? We need to find one more, so just so each one of you guys have one. Do you see one?
Should I be looking like further down, or
Yeah.
just in the first?
No, you can look further down.
Everyone hate admitting fear.
Okay, very good. Okay, so like I was explaining before, the context is very important. So because this songwriter used improper subject-verb agreement, it didn't affect how we understood it, right? Okay, so it's kind of, you have to take into consideration that it's a stylistic choice, which means that they used improper subject-verb agreement because it would sound better, or because he wanted to make an effect. Kind of like my shoes I chose to wear. I thought it looked good with my outfit, so I wore them. But maybe it wouldn't be right to wear these shoes if I was maybe at a wedding or something like that, because the context of where I'm at is wrong. So why do you think the songwriter didn't choose to write subject-verb agreement? Can you think of some reasons? It could be anything. It's an open-ended question.
Maybe he came up with the line to the song, like half a line at one point and like half a line at a different point, so he just put them together.
You just put them together, okay? So stylistically, is there anything else you can think of?
Maybe by adding the suffix it messes with the beat.
Okay, very good. Because it messed with the beat. Okay, but what about if he was writing a letter to the CEO? Do you think he would have improper subject-verb agreement? No? Okay, why is that? Because it's inappropriate. Kind of like when I chose to say, "What up, homies?" That was inappropriate for you guys, right?
Yes, it was.
Okay, so now that you've identified these things, I want you to use these mini lesson quick check cards, and I want you to correct whichever sentence. There's 4 sentences up there, so you guys should each have a different one. I underlined them so you guys can correct them. I want you to correct them with correct standard English, which is what we were talking about, which is incorrect and correct, even though it really isn't. Okay, so what have we learned today? If I were to tell you at-home language versus standard English, could you guys differentiate these two things for me based on what we learned today? Okay, so what's at-home language?
Casual.
Casual. Okay, what else would be at-home language? Would it be me saying homie?
Slang and less structured.
Slang and less structured. Okay, so standard English would be subject-verb agreement, having to do things correct. Now, what I want you guys to notice is that even though things are grammatically correct, it's the scenario that you're speaking in, which makes it incorrect or correct. So really, there is no incorrect and correct when you're dealing with stylistic choices, writing choices, or stuff like that. But if you're turning something into me, don't you think everything should be grammatically correct? Yes. Okay. So what we started today was the differentiation between your professional voice and your at-home voice. So I've decided that from now on in your writing, you guys should have a professional voice. So your subject-verb agreement should be correct, your language should be appropriate, and everything else. So we'll continue working on this as we go along because subject-verb agreement is very hard, but I hope you guys got the first understanding.